Europe is facing energy supply problems, but German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and other European leaders are denouncing the same fossil fuels that EU countries desperately need. Primary motivation? The rejection of Russian gas.
Wir sind uns alle einig.
We do have to realise, of course, that the future does not lie in gas. This is very particular for Germany, and this is something that is going to have an impact on the use of fossil fuels, coal and gas.
But German industry is sounding the alarm about a gas emergency, and its economy minister is warning of industry shutdown amid gas shortages. As of last week, the country is now in phase 2 of 3 of its emergency gas plan, meaning a high risk of gas shortages through the wintertime. Germany's federal regulator has said that the scenarios are not pretty and mean either too little gas at the end of winter or already very difficult situations in autumn or winter. Germany's BASF, one of the world's largest chemical producers that makes products found in things like toothpaste, cars, and medicines, relies on cheap Russian gas to fuel 200 production plants, the largest integrated chemical complex in the world. Executives are trying to avoid the possibility of a shutdown.
To put it plainly, there is no short-term solution to replace natural gas from Russia.
In the short and medium term, BASF would still need gas. There really is no way around it.
Companies involved in production of paper, metal, or wood could also be hit by the energy crunch, with shutdowns or downsizing of operations raising questions about potential lasting impact on Germany's job market and manufacturing base.
Companies will move production to where there is competitive pipeline gas, and this will not be in Germany. You cannot correct 20 years of policy errors in 2 or 3 years.
The German government has been scrambling to replace the Russian supply, announcing back in March that Qatar would fill the Russian gas void in the short term, in the wake of Economy Minister Robert Habeck's visit to Qatar to discuss the issue. But German officials have been tight-lipped ever since.
Robert Habeck announced that Qatar would provide gas in the short term to replace Russian supplies. Unfortunately, 3 months later, the German government cannot or do not want to say whether a single cubic meter of gas will come from Qatar in 2022.
All of this has led to other European countries to treat the situation faced by Europe's leading economy like the canary in the coal mine in assessing their own vulnerabilities.
It's great if individual member states are able to fill their gas storages before the 1st of November, but if other countries are not able to reach 80%, and especially big countries like Germany, then you have to be aware that this will be a domino effect for the whole of Europe.
The CEOs of France's 3 main energy companies have all called on French citizens to immediately and urgently reduce their energy consumption. Evoking rationing elsewhere in Europe, they say that levels of natural gas are too limited to compensate for reduction of gas imports. And go figure that the American defense sector also risks blowback from this global energy market deregulation fueled by anti-Russian sanctions. The Century aluminum plant in Kentucky, the largest smelter in the U.S., employing some 628 workers, has announced a shutdown of 9 to 12 months, giving employees just 3 days' notice, all due to what the company calls skyrocketing energy costs. The problem for the Pentagon is that it's the largest producer of high-purity aluminum in North America, the kind found in F-16 fighter jets, Navy ships, Boeing 747s, and the International Space Station. Consequences of prioritizing wishful thinking and ideology above pragmatic economic reality are already starting to bite.